welcome to my channel. Today I'm making a granny square. It's a puff stitch granny square. So I've got my wool is approximately 10 ply. I have a 6mm hook. I use the bigger hooks because my stitches are tighter. Now if we start off with a magic ring, for this you will hold your yarn here, wrap around 2 fingers and create a cross at the top. Then we insert the hook underneath the first one, grab the second piece of yarn and twist to make a stitch, wrap the yarn around your needle and pull through. Do this 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and this will count as your first double crochet. We will do 4 clusters of 3 double crochets. So we wrap the yarn around your hook again, insert in under the circle, pick up your wool on the other end and bring it through. You'll have 3 loops on your hook. Wrap the yarn again around, pull through 2 loops, wrap the yarn again and pull through the last 2 loops. It's a double crochet. Repeat this one more time. Around, through 2, round through the next 2. That's your first cluster of 3. Then to do the corner piece, we will chain 2, 1, 2, and go back to doing another cluster of 3 double crochets. So loop around the hook, in through the circle, round the hook and through, around the hook, through 2, round the hook, through 2, round the hook, through, down, through 2, through 2, round the hook, in the circle, out the circle, round the hook and pull through 2, pull through 2, chain 2, 2 clusters, another 2 to go, around the hook, in the circle, out the circle, round the hook, through 2, through 2, around the hook, through the circle, round the hook, pull through 2, through 2, and continue, and chain 2. Another cluster of 3 is around the hook, through the circle, up through 2, through 2, around the hook, through the circle, up, through 2, through 2. One more. Okay, we got 4 clusters, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we close the circle, magic circle, pull it tight, and we join. There's many different ways of joining. I'm just going to do one of these. Through the top, through all 3, and chain 1. Now the second row, we're going to go chain 1, back into the corner, pick up, it's all single crochets, and straight through. In the corner here is another one, and each one of these we need to do one as well. So there's a single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, and we're at the corner, so we've got to do chain 2 back into the corner stitch, single crochet, and in the first stitch a single crochet again and across, single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, chain 2, back into the corner, single crochet, and into the first stitch, single crochet, and we continue this around all 4 edges. Down at the end again, so we'll loop around, insert the hook in the first stitch of the first post, and pull through all 3, and chain 1, chain 2, chain 3. Here we're going to do those what we just did here on the first row, and then we go into our puff stitch. In the corner we will do another 2 double crochets, 1, 2, and that will make us our 3 double crochets. Now we skip the first stitch, and in the second stitch we will start our bubble stitches. Bubble stitch is around the hook, into the stitch, around the hook, and pull through. Make it tall. And we do this 3 times. So it's 1, 2, 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 loops on our hook. We loop around again and pull through all 7 stitches. Then around and do a single. Then we skip 1, and into the second stitch we do another bubble stitch. 1, 2, 3. Pull through and close the stitch, and 1 more puff stitch around, skip the next one and go in to the next stitch. 1, 2, 3. Loop around and pull through all stitches and chain 1. We're here in the corner. In the corner we are going to create 3 double crochets. So around, 1, 2, 3. This is our corner stitch, so we need to chain 2 and do another 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Skip the next stitch, which is this one in here, and go into this stitch here for your next puff stitch. one and into the next. And we're back at the corner again, where we will do the 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, and you continue that. I'll meet you back up here. Now I'm back here to the corner where I'm going to do my last 3 double crochets, and then I'm going to join. Loop over, join to the top, and pull all the way through. Chain 1. Now we're going to go back and do another row of single crochets. So in the corner, single crochet, and the next stitch is another single crochet, if I can get it in. Single crochet in the next 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we skip the puff stitch and go in between. Now 1, 2, and in there is 3. So skip the puff stitch in between them and single crochet. Skip the puff stitch, go in, single crochet. Skip the puff stitch, go in, single crochet. This corner one, we do a single crochet in this one as well, and 2 more. 1, 2, and we're at our corner. So single crochet in, chain 2, single crochet in, done our corner. Now we do single crochet in this one, this one, this one, and this one. And we're going to skip those puff stitches and go in between them again. Single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, and then right beside it, 1, 2, we're at the corner again, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, continue along the next 2, and I'll meet you up here. Now I'm back at the corner. I'm just going to do a single here, single here, chain 2, and join. Chain 3, 3, and going into the corner with a double crochet, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, skip one, yarn over, and it's a bubble stitch. 1, 2, 3, through, chain 1, skip 1, go on bubble stitch, 1, 2, 3, pull through, chain 1, yarn over, 1, 2, 3, pull through, another one, oopsie, 2, 3, 4, 5, one more, and then we're into our corner. In the corner stitch, it's 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. Yarn over, skip 1 into the second one, pull up, 2, 3. Continue these around the other sides, and I'll meet up with you at the end. Okay, so we're back here at the corner. And connecting the corners, chain 1. Now this one's going to be a little different. So we go into the first, bring it up, single stitches, single crochets right across again. Except for when we hit the first bubble, we're going to go past the first, in between, skip the second, in between. Now here we always skip the first 2 bubbles. Then we go into the top of the third bubble, single crochet beside it, into the top of the next bubble, and beside that. Then we're skipping the last 2 puff stitches. We go in between them. 1, 2, and into the first corner, single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, Oops. And that's the first bubble, second bubble, and into the top of the next puff stitch. Beside them, and the next top of the next puff stitch, and beside it. Now skip the next 2 puff stitches with only stitches in between to the edge. I'll let you do the next 2 sides and I'll meet up with you at the end. Now I'm at the corner about to join. So I'll show you what this looks like. It's starting to look pretty good. Okay, so now I'm going to join the corner. Chain 3, and we're going to continue that pattern right around the puff stitches again. So double crochet, double crochet, skip 1 and a puff. Oops. 1, 2, 3, and continue around the square. I'll meet you back up here. Okay, I'm ready here to join the corner. And chain 1. Chain 1 for the next row and single crochets again. And we skip the first 2 and the last 2 puff stitches. Go in between them instead. And you continue doing this until you want it as big as you want or as small as you want. In the next puff stitch we go to the top. It's the same on each row. I'm going to use mine for a jumper, but this will make one really pretty blanket if you continue going, or you can join a whole heap of squares to make a blanket as well. So we just continue. And the last 2 puff stitches we skip and only go in between. Thank you for watching my channel. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye now.